Hey there, what's going on? Coach Anthony Dasache from Hustle Strength and Performance TV. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to do a proper push-up. Let's get to it. Now, when it comes to coaching athletes on push-ups, I would love to start to teach them from the ground. So teaching them from the ground, from the bottom up as well, I like to say. But first, we're gonna start with their hand placement. Their hand placement is even with your shoulders. Not out here. I like to tell the athletes to have their hands even with your shoulders, just like this. My hips are not sagging, my hips are not up in the air. Keep your body straight, and we're gonna drive our toes into the ground, just like this. Now, when we do this, I tell the athletes to have their elbows go to the back of the room. So my elbows are gonna go to the back of the room. They're not gonna be flared out like this. They're gonna be closer. So I'm okay with the 45-degree angle or closer, okay? To keep your shoulders healthy and not have any injuries when it comes to having their elbows out like this, okay? So hands even with your shoulders, hips square, toes dug into the ground, elbows to the back of the room. Elbows to the back of the room, okay? Now, a couple things that we use to progress our athletes to being able to do a push-up like this is starting from the bottom up. So starting from the bottom up, just like this, toes in the ground, and press down, hands up, and press down, hands up, and press, just like that. So it's gonna be, the hand release push-up is gonna be the best tool to help the athlete understand the proper depth and that they need to go to do a push-up. Because sometimes they don't go, all the way down to the depth that they're supposed to be going to, okay? So the hand release push-up is a great tool to introduce to the athlete how low they're actually supposed to be going when they do the push-up, okay? Now, moving on to the progressions. The easiest push-up that you could do as an athlete is a wall push-up. So you're gonna imagine yourself standing in front of a wall, you're gonna do a push-up just like that. Now, the goal is to obviously do a proper push-up on the floor, okay? But as we progress, we move on to a barbell here. So our hands are gonna be even with your shoulders, just like this. My elbows are going to the back of the room, touch just below your chest, and press up. Elbows to the back of the room, touch below your chest, and come up. Okay, now, from there, once you've mastered a good depth like this, we progress the athlete to a little bit lower to the ground, just like this here, for example. Hands are gonna be even with your shoulder. Don't sag your hips, don't hyperextend your back, toes in the ground, elbows to the back of the room, okay? Then, obviously, the hardest push-up is gonna be a handstand push-up, but we're not gonna get into that part today. But again, the goal is to progress them to a regular push-up. So here, hands even with your shoulders, elbows to the back of the room, and up. Just like that. Again, just to kind of recap it. Hands even with your shoulders, elbows to the back of the room. Keep your hips square, don't sag them, don't have your butt in the air, and drive those toes in the ground. Constant tension throughout the entire body, and explode on the way up while exhaling, all right? I hope this helped. Let me know if you have any questions. Keep doing those push-ups, keep getting strong. I love and appreciate you, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for hustling. Hey, I really hope you enjoyed today's video and that it truly helped you become stronger, faster, and more confident. If it helped, can you please do me a favor and click that like button down below? And by clicking the like button, it lets YouTube and myself know that you do like this type of content and to keep making more of it. Also, comment down below with any questions that you may have, and I will personally take the time to answer them as soon as I see it. If you don't have any questions, just leave a comment and let me know how I'm doing. I truly appreciate that too. And one more thing, if you haven't, be sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking the bell notification down below. I'm putting out new content every week, and if you're not subscribed, you won't be notified once I put out that content. So I appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch, and as always, thanks for hustling.